Good day, everyone. The focus of our study is found in the book of 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 3. I'm reading in New King James Version. It says, thou therefore must endure hardship as a good soldier of Jesus Christ. Hardship. As I searched it on the internet, I found out that hardship comes in a variety of ways. Temptation, illnesses, challenges and trials, and persecution for one's faith are all forms of hardship. What does it mean to endure hardship? To endure is more than just continuing to exist. It is continuing to exist in the same manner as before the suffering began. At this moment, I will use the word challenge or trial. I know all of us experience challenges or trials in life. Would you agree with me? Now, what are the challenges that you are facing right now? To those who are working, maybe some of you lose your job. Others lose their income because of pandemic, and others lose their loved ones. As of now, maybe some of us or somebody out there are suffering from sickness and they are now in their sick bed or in the hospital. And also, maybe some of us are having financial problems, family problems, and school problems. These are just some of the challenges or hardships in life. As students, when it comes to school problems, I know most of us can relate to this. Especially during the pandemic, I know everyone was facing a challenge because of the new mode of learning. Am I right? Having online classes, the most common problem is the gadget to be used and the internet connection. Let me share with you the experience of a certain student when pandemic struck. As she knew that summer class 2020 will be online, she was so worried about whether she will enroll or not because she doesn't have a phone. At the same time, there is no electricity in their place. But she needs to enroll that summer because if she won't enroll, she will be delayed. So what she did is, she borrowed the phone of her brother, and since they don't have electricity, she charged it through the solar. That's the only means of charging phones in their place. Another problem is that there is no signal in their house. So, she has to walk 30 to 35 minutes from her home, going to that certain place where there is signal. She left her home around 8 a.m. and comes back around 4 p.m. She did this for the first week of the summer class. For the following week, she was asked to stay at her aunt wherein there is electricity, but then the network is very poor. So, she chooses to be with her aunt than staying in her home. Summer class ended, but she has some unfinished task. Then, first semester began and another task to do, but she suffered the same problem. Within that situation, she was depressed and thought of giving up. But God is so good. He used someone to lift her up. Her friend encouraged her not to give up. Through that, she didn't give up, and now she is still striving and claiming the promises of God. Remember, this world is not our permanent home. There will be hardships and suffering along the way, but always remember that God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Psalm 46:1. As Christian, we should turn to God with our suffering, and He will be faithful to help us to overcome every trial or hardship, just like Apostle Paul. We know how Apostle Paul suffered during his time. He has been imprisoned, beaten, stoned, and chained. But he didn't give up, yet he endured the hardship. We also knew the story of Job, how he suffers from the test of Satan. We know that everything was taken from him except his life. But he didn't surrender, therefore he was able to endure it because he has a strong relationship with God and he is faithful to him. The same with Jesus Christ. The hardship that he faces during he came here on earth is the great hardship that no one can exceed. Now, as we face any challenges in life, always seek God first before others. With God as our strength and our guiding light, we can overcome and rise above our hardships. Remember, in the book of James chapter 1 verse 2-3, it says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance." May all of us will endure the challenges or hardships that we may encounter as we continue to live in this world. As Matthew 24:13 says, "But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved." Once again, good day, everyone.